Hello, Nintendo Wii here. Welcome back to Let's Play Retro Games, and welcome to my Let's Play of a lot of people's favourite game in the whole Mega Man series, Mega Man 2. And I need to change that writing at the bottom. 1 second. This will give people a chance to come and find it anyway. How do I change that? There we go. Mega Man Mondays, episode 2. There we go. All good. Here we go. So, of course, the very iconic introduction here with the giant building. And here we go. And for the first time ever, I'm going to try and play the whole game through on difficult, which was actually the normal difficulty in the Japanese version. So, of course, start with Metal Man, and hello, hope you can all hear me and see me okay. Looks like it's working right. So, I was about to say, yes, I'm kind of cheating because I've got a boss order up on the screen over there, because I really struggle at remembering the order of the bosses in Mega Man games. And that actually caught me out yesterday because I was doing an interview with the Mega Man Cave for his YouTube channel, and one of the quick-fire questions he asked me was, what is Pharaoh Man's weakness from Mega Man 4? And I just couldn't remember. Apparently it's Flash Stopper, and I really should have known that. I was kicking myself out of it. Because I've played Mega Man 4 so many times. But yeah, I should really try and focus more on remembering the boss weaknesses, because I do tend to just rush through the game with a Mega Buster, which probably isn't the best idea, but never mind. And so far I haven't really seen a change in the difficulty. Oh yeah, Rush doesn't exist in this game, that's something else new. Rush didn't come in until Mega Man 3. Okay, let's see if I can turn it up a bit. Is that any better? I can't really turn the volume of the game down because it's coming from the PlayStation, but hopefully I can turn my voice up. That might make it a bit better. Let me know if that's easier to hear. Yeah, that's good then. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I haven't really noticed anything different about this difficulty compared to the normal one. But maybe we'll see when we get to the boss fights. Yeah, if you hide on that block there, then these weird slinky things won't kill you. And the same there, just stand underneath it. And these things, they only go faster if you're actually touching the floor. So when you jump in the air, they slow down, which used to catch me out, but it's pretty easy to memorise where they're going. And that's it, end of the first stage. Really short, easy level. I guess a lot of people start with Woodman, but I think Metal Man's the better one to start with. And I'm probably going to die this time around. I know that the bosses take more hits when you play it on difficult instead of normal. If you try and... oh, I'm doing terribly. But if you try and stay in the corner... yeah, I'm doing terribly. Let's see if I can do it. I'll probably have to die and restart it. I didn't even get any hits in. Yeah, he's taking a lot more hits. He would easily be dead by now on normal. Which is really easy mode. Oh my god, close. One more hit. Oh, a few more. One more. Oh no! He only had one bit of health left. Okay, well, at least I've got plenty of lives to use. I've got, let's say, 2 lives. I haven't done any practice, but I have played this game many times in the past. Let's see if I can beat him again. Oh, the conveyor belt really puts you off jumping through these rings, or metal blades I suppose. Oh, I'm doing much better this time. Almost dead already. Once you've got Metal Blade, the actual weapon, there we go. It's going to make the rest of the game a whole lot easier, because unlike most Mega Man weapons, the Metal Blade actually barely uses up any weapon energy. So there we go. Get equipped with Metal Blade. And fun fact that I found out the other day, the little square on the top of Mega Man's helmet there, originally that was supposed to change to have a different icon for each weapon that you pick up. So next is Bubble Man, which is another pretty easy stage, but it's a pretty iconic one. And it has great music and a kind of seizure-inducing waterfall at the start, so here we go. And giant robot frogs. And he seems to be taking a few more hits than normal. And you have to watch out because the enemies push you back a bit as well, so it's fairly easy to fall off the platforms out. And of course these platforms drop from underneath you, so you've got to jump pretty quick. There we go. I keep forgetting that this game doesn't have the slide like Mega Man 3 and 4 onwards. And I always used to hate this bit because if you don't know where these are, you can easily land on them. And I'm pretty sure there used to be one here, but for some reason there isn't now. Another fun fact about... Oh, that's it. I always kept landing on that one. I'll show you the Metal Blade quickly. There you go. So basically you can fire in any of the 8 directions. And as you can see, that bar on the side, it barely takes off any energy at all. So it's a really good weapon to have. But I'll just stick to the Mega Buster until we get to the boss, because I don't want to use it all up. And I kind of don't want to cheat my way through the game either. So then we've got some robot shrimps to fight off, I think. And then giant, whatever that is, anglerfish. You just got to shoot the little light on the top of its head. There we go. And I could have swapped back to the Metal Blade and picked up that little weapon energy capsule there, but don't really need it. And Metroids coming out of the sky. Kind of Metroids, really spiky Metroids. And as you can see here as well, the whole top of the level is covered in spikes, which is really horrible. And because you're underwater, you jump a lot higher as well, so it's really easy to get hit by them spikes. And of course, that's something that they use a lot more in future games in the Mega Man series. And some full health, that's good. And more. Sure this isn't easy mode. On the PlayStation you can actually press triangle to do rapid fire, but I find it doesn't actually do that much different because whenever you hit an enemy it has a sort of slight amount of invincibility while you're hitting it, so it doesn't really make that much difference. The only thing it's really useful for is on Mega Man 4, on Dustman stage, but we don't have to worry about that now, that's for a future episode. 2 Mondays time if I keep doing these. And you don't really have to worry about these crabs, you can pretty much go underneath most of them. And there we go, to the second boss of the game, and get the Metal Blade out. Should be no problem, or at least it's no problem on normal. I don't know whether it'll be a problem on difficult or not. And once again you have to watch out for the spikes at the top. But, yeah, the good thing with the Metal Blade is you can do it from any angle, and he's dead. Yeah, that was no problem. There we go, 2 down. And I'm doing okay so far, I haven't died yet. That's always good. Where next? Flashman or Heatman? I think they're the 2 I can do next. And I'm going to have to look up the Dr. Wily stages after, because I can't remember the boss order for them. I know, it's terrible. So let's go with... I don't like Heatman's level. Let's go with Flashman. Here we go. I'll just check that the link's gone through on Twitter so people can find me okay while it's loading. 1 second. go. Cool. So, we're on to Flashman. This is sort of an ice level, because if you try and stop, you sort of slide forward a bit like that. And there's some barriers on this stage that you can only get rid of by using the crash bombs, like that, which I don't actually have yet. So I guess the idea is to do this one after Crashman. But never mind. It doesn't really stop you getting anywhere in the game, so it's not really a problem. It's a pretty easy stage. Let's just see. No, I haven't got any of the special items yet. So basically I haven't got the equivalent of Rush, which just makes a platform for you to stand on. You'll see it a bit later on in the game. And you can basically just run past these enemies, they're not really a problem. Although they do get kind of annoying later on. And they're one of my most hated Mega Man enemies, the ones in the stupid giant robot suits that just jump up and down. Luckily he's too big for that area, so he bangs his head on the ceiling. I guess I should have tried to go down there. Let's see if this will hurt him. Oh wow, that actually just bounces off. And that does. Okay, I'm not going to bother getting the health, I'll just... Oh my god, he almost jumped up at me. Yeah, so as you can see here, if you go across the top, you can hate these Sniper Joes as well. If you watched my Let's Play of Mega Man 1, you know how much I hate them. Yeah, you can jump across the top there and get an energy tank, as far as I remember. Oh, come on. And if you move too far away, yeah, you saw what happened, they respawn. This is probably not the best level to go to for the second stage, but never mind. Let's go down this side instead. I'll see if I can stay on the top and get the... these bits you can take out with Metal Blade. There you go. But the Metal Blade does bounce off the actual robots. I kind of like this stage because it's got a lot of different paths, even though it's still only one screen tall, which is pretty cool. So let's see how far we can go across here. Luckily it's not an auto-scroller, and luckily the floor doesn't keep changing as well. So yeah, I can't go that way yet because I haven't got Crashman's weapon. So back down here, and hopefully that robot will leave me alone. Don't follow me. Oh no, I've got to get back up there. Okay. Go away. Just ignore him. There we go, and we're at the boss. And Metal Man again. Of course, Flashman's ability is the ability to freeze time. Didn't know, but yeah, I didn't even get a chance for him to use it. So there we go. 3 down. Next one is Quickman. Let's see what item I got. I might do Heatman or I might do Quickman. We'll see. As you can tell, I wasn't very prepared going into this. There we go. Time Stopper. And Father Christmas is here to give us some sort of secret item. Item number 3. Get your weapons ready. Come on. Imagine playing this in PAL territories, it was even slower. Get equipped with item 3, and at least use the right colour. So, yep, Quickman next, and let's use Flashman's weapon. I think. Although I never really like using Flashman's weapon. It doesn't really seem to do much. The idea on this stage is to use Flashman's weapon to actually... that's item 3, that one's no good for Heatman's stage anyway. Yeah, the idea is that you use the flash stopper to stop the crazy light beams that come in a minute, but luckily I know the pattern so I can just run straight past them. These bits here. But they used to be absolutely terrifying. I really, yeah, I used to really panic doing this. an E-tank, and yeah, for some reason the menu just sort of disappears in this section. Oh, I'm going to take my phone off the table. There we go. So yeah, for some reason the menu just completely disappears, and I have no idea why. And now, this bit here actually is kind of strange, because in college they used to have a poster on the wall that was this section of the game, but they said it was from Mega Man 1, and I got really annoyed. I said, it's not from Mega Man 1, it's from Mega Man 2. I think I actually wrote a big 2 at the end of the poster, because I was getting really annoyed that they tagged it in as being part... Oh, no, I'm dead. Oh, that was close. I've never actually had to use that there before. But you can see what was supposed to happen. Crazy fast beams of light everywhere. Oh, there you go. You can pick that energy up there. Can't see the wrong way around E in the tile sprites. Yeah, there you go. You can see that the beams of light have come back there. Oh yeah, I can see a little E everywhere as well then. Hate these enemies! Hate! Go away. Oh, yeah, better fill that back up. So, unlike the Metal Blade, that one drains incredibly fast. Oh, why do they have to put these enemies everywhere? I have no idea why Mega Man 2 is most people's favourite in the series. I really don't. I mean, it's okay, but some of the later games are a lot better. So, if anyone's favourite is Mega Man 2, please let me know why. Not that I dislike the game or anything, but it's not my favourite. Here we go, Quick Man. I'm not even sure what this is supposed to do. Okay, slowly drains his health. Don't even know what else works on him. I'm probably going to die. Nothing else works on him. Oh, nothing else that I've got anyway. But luckily I have some E-tanks, so let's use that just to power my way through. One of the only Robot Masters where actually going slower doesn't help you. Because in a lot of the fights, the Robot Masters actually only jump or fire at you whenever you jump or fire, so you can always sort of take it a bit slow and learn their patterns, but Quick Man's just running around everywhere. There we go. That is Quick Man, and unfortunately he's weak against against Metal Man, so that doesn't really help us, considering we did Metal Man first. And didn't get anything else either, so let's do an easy-ish one. Let's go to Woodman. I'm trying to save Heat Man till last, just because I hate that stage the most out of all of them. I love the music on this stage. Probably my favourite music apart from Wily's Castle in the whole of Mega Man 2. And there was some weird Wii homebrew game that I played that actually had the same music. It was like a remix of this, and I didn't realise it first. And I was like, oh wow, it's from Mega Man 2. I can't remember what the game was. It was like some weird dungeon crawler that I downloaded onto the Wii. But yeah, love this stage. Even though the bats used to really creep me out with their weird faces. They show up in a lot of other Mega Man games as well, which is kind of strange. And there's quite a lot of them in this level. And there's also monkeys that hang off the floor in a minute as well. And dogs that breathe fire. Here we go, here's one of them. Giant blue dogs that breathe fire. Basically Rush, but a palette swap. Or I guess Rush is a palette swap of that, seeing as this came first. Now you have to stand here, wait for that one. There we go. Probably my favourite level in Mega Man 2. I like how these bits get harder and harder as it goes on as well, just because there's like less room for you to jump. This one's kind of tricky, but as long as you jump at the right time you can sort of go over all the fire anyway. But I know I used to get really scared of it. There we go. Perfect! All three of them perfect. And now back up to face some robot chickens. Oh, just picked the health up and lost it straight away. So here's the monkey, and the best way of killing these is just to get out the metal blade and just shoot it diagonally before they get a chance to jump up. Because I'm sure you can see what they should do is they basically fling themselves around like that. Sometimes it's good to leave them birds to actually drop the egg, because then you get a lot more power-ups out of them. But you have to be careful because you don't want to fall off there, because it sends you back quite far. And there's no point using the... I guess I can keep the metal blade out now, but there's no point using it in a bit because it doesn't work on the... You can use it here on these rabbits, that's fine. And you have to watch out for their pink carrots. But you can't use it on the... what are they called? On the chickens later on. But I think these bits were set up specifically for you to do that, because they're always in sort of that diagonal pattern. So it doesn't work on these, so the best thing to do here is just to keep running forward, and they should jump over you, but I'm not doing very well. So I have to walk forward and then stop a bit, and they'll slowly jump over you. And here we go, onto Woodman, and I can't remember his weakness. Let's try Metal Blade, because that seems to be the best thing for everyone. A fairly easy boss, but I haven't got much health left, so let's see. If you stay in the corner, it's a lot easier to dodge the leaves as well. Let's see if I can do it on one life bar. And of course, don't let him get too close. Ah, no. But I didn't want to use up an E-tank anyway, because I'll save them for later. So here we go. And swap back to Metal Blade. Hopefully I've got enough left in there to kill him. Yeah, you can't get any hits in the first try. It's so much harder playing it compared to normal mode. He would have been dead by now. He only usually takes about 3 or 4 hits. That's quite surprising. And I'm being a bit careless. That's better. Uh-oh, he's getting close. Yay, he's dead. Not too bad. So we've only got a few left now. We've got Airman, Crashman, and Heatman. So, which one to do next? Probably Airman. And of course, the famous song Can't Defeat Airman, which is really, really good. And if you haven't heard it, definitely go on YouTube and look it up. And the original, there's a Japanese version, and then there's an English sort of version that someone called Kiwi Kenobi made about 10 years ago now, and I was obsessed with that song back in the day. I really was. So here we go, another level with amazing music, and some really cool design in general. I love these weird head things. Hey Rob, nice to see you on here, and everyone else that's watching. Yeah, hope you're enjoying it. And I'm definitely planning on playing all the other Mega Man games as well. So hopefully you look forward to these each Monday. Hopefully I can do one next Monday. I'm not sure if I'll be back in time, so it might be on Tuesday instead. But I definitely like to keep up a regular schedule for doing these. As for Airman stage, it's a pretty cool stage, but you have to be really careful because there's a lot of places where you can just fall off and die straight away. Again, you can use the... Oh, wrong button. This is what I hate about playing it on the PS4. You can really easily accidentally open up that pause menu, because the whole front touchscreen thing opens that up. And then when you press it again, you have to wait for it to save before it goes back, which is really annoying. Oh cool, you started playing Starlink. I haven't got it yet. I picked up Dark Souls instead, as I've never played that before and I hear really good things about it. And I was kind of enjoying it, but it is kind of frustrating as well. And I didn't really have that long to play on it because I'm also working on a video to put up Friday. But I'm actually away from Thursday evening, so I've only really got tomorrow to work on the video and then finish editing it the day after. So. And that's actually going to be a Mega Man related video, so for all of you people who like Mega Man, definitely look forward to that video coming out on Friday. I give up waiting for them spikes to go down. There we go. So yeah, if you like Mega Man, I've got a great video coming up on Friday. And then next week as well, I've also got an interview. I did mention it earlier, but I know a lot more people have joined since then. I've got an interview with Mega Man Cave. If you haven't seen his YouTube channel, it's really good. He started YouTube years and years ago, about the same time as I did. 2000 and something, 2007 or 8. And he's sort of been gone for a while, but he's come back now and he started doing these interviews with different retro gaming channels. And he was kind enough to invite me onto his show, so that was really fun to record. I did that on Sunday, so he's going to be editing it soon and that'll be up soon. So really looking forward to seeing that. It was really fun to do actually. Greetings from Spain. I've actually just been to Spain, or Tenerife, one of the Spanish islands. So very nice of you to join me. Hope you're enjoying this. And yeah, it's not the right weapon, is it? I'm supposed to be using this, if I can get close enough. Without using it all up. Easy. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the actual difficulty changes. Just seems like the bosses take slightly more hits and you lose slightly more health every time you get hit by an enemy as well, so it's not really that different. I was expecting it to be a lot harder, but maybe the Wily stages will make up for it. And another message from Dr. Light, or Father Christmas. Wow, and Austria as well. Hello. People all around the world. That's really cool. Definitely doing better today. I'm doing better so far, but Mega Man 2 is a lot easier than Mega Man 1. So, actually, I'll leave this one up to the chat. Which one should I do next? Should I do Heat Man or should I do Crash Man? Over to you. Hopefully someone says something, else the rest of this stream will just be on the level select screen. Where do you want me to go? Crash Man! There we go, thank you. Let's go. I really don't like this level, so thanks a lot, Rob. The main thing I don't like about this level is there's a lot of climbing, which, if anyone's played Mega Man before, you know how annoying climbing can be. The good thing is, once you've got the Metal Blade, it's pretty easy to clear these guys out at least. And yeah, the music is awesome in Crash Man's stage, it's so, like, boppy. I don't even know if that's a way of describing music, but that's what I'd call it boppy. And a 1-up, even better. I don't hate it that much, don't worry. Oh no! Well... no, that's not going to help. I'm trying to rush it and fell off. There's some really annoying platforms like this later on in the game. You've got to be really careful. The first time I actually played this stage was on the Game Boy, on Mega Man 2 on the Game Boy, which is actually... it's not the best Game Boy version, especially the music is really weird for some reason. But it does play surprisingly well, but the later entries in the Game Boy series are a lot better. Here we go, this is the most complicated one, but you never really have to go around that side. Okay, maybe I was thinking about the Game Boy one. On the Game Boy one, as soon as it gets to that first corner, you can actually jump up and reach the ladder, because the Game Boy screen's a lot smaller, which is something I always remember, but I think I can jump from there, yeah. So you don't have to wait for it to go all the way around. But yeah, this bit's fine, it's just later on in the stage, I really don't like it that much. And a random block there for whatever reason. This level actually reminds me a lot of, I think it's Bomb Man from Mega Man 1. The bit with the buildings with these weird round circle bits on the top. So I think that might be where they got the idea from for this stage. Oh no! Oh, at least I didn't fall down. If you fall down that screen and then climb back up, that metal actually comes back, which can be really annoying. So, two different paths here, I can't remember which one's up which, but... and I haven't got Crash Man's weapon either, so... let's just see what's up here. And if you haven't got the Metal Blade, then this bit is just hell. Because, as you can see, every time one of them birds drops an egg, all these little birds start flying out and I'm sure you can see why that might get a bit irritating. I think I've gone up the wrong side, there's just an item up here. Oh no, the item's in the middle. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now I'm back down. We've got to climb all the way back up again. Oh no! Oh, yeah, I thought I'd gone there again. If this was Mega Man 9, you could use Hornet Man's weapon to get that energy tank. There's a tank there. And I can sort of use item 2 to jump up there, and then use it again to get over here. So you can kind of skip climbing up this thing twice, but if you don't have item 2 then it's a real pain. And you have to be careful because they can actually land up here as well, but they just jump off, which is a bit weird. And now switch back to Metal Blade. Hopefully I can get some health out of these guys. It's a good place to farm health because they just keep falling out of the sky, as you can see. But they don't seem to be dropping anything for me. I'll just stay here for a bit, just to be safe. That'll do. Oh, perfect. Right, that'll do. So, we're on Crash Man, we need Airman's weapon, which is like a big tornado thing. So, here we go. He basically throws bombs down in a pretty simple pattern, but you'll see. Hopefully being on difficult, it's not that different. But yeah. He's actually one of the only bosses that you can actually take out in one hit if all 3 of the tornadoes line up perfectly. So wow, yeah, that was still super easy. And we've only got 1 level left. Really flying through it, only half an hour in. I think it's about another half an hour to get through the Wily stages as well, so it's definitely one of the shorter Mega Man games. But after this is Mega Man 3, which is by far one of the longest Mega Man games. Hey, welcome back to you, Timeless Gaming, good to see you. We've almost finished wrapping up all the Robot Masters, then we're on to Dr. Wily's Castle. So, my most hated level, I know I've said that about quite a few of them in Mega Man 2, but I'll try and get through it. I'll try and do it once, doing the actual disappearing blocks thing, and then if I give up on that I'll just use item 2 to whiz across the stage, which is, I guess it's kind of what you're supposed to do, but I think it's kind of cheating. Oh, I forget these ones don't actually do anything if you shoot them. Although for some reason if you move the camera back too far and then come back again it disappears. So yeah, much like Iceman in Mega Man 1, you have the famous disappearing blocks. And even more annoyingly, you can't actually stand on the floor because that stupid spinning thing. And yeah, if you think this is annoying, wait until the next stream. Oh, almost. You can use item 3 to go up here as well, but... one more try. Yeah, I wish Mega Man games didn't have these. There we go. Not too bad. And there's more here, which as you can see gets pretty annoying with these little round things coming after you from every angle. And you sort of have to do a sideways jump, and then the next one, there's... Oh, this one's okay, but... Oh, I glitched out there. That's weird. Yeah, the one after this, or the one after, on one of them at least, there's no floor, so you have to be really careful. Ah, come on. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, I'm not going yet, I'll wait. There we go. Not too bad, but I always found that one really scary. At least enemies don't come out of this pit like they do in some of the other Mega Man games. Now this is the really horrible section. It just goes on and on and on. And as you can see, they pretty much come at random, so I'll give it a few tries, then I'll just use item 2 to run straight through it all. Because I don't want to be here all day. Oh, I'm doing okay. No, I'm not doing it. It's really annoying, but watch this. Yeah, who cares about disappearing blocks? Oh, I just missed the one up. But yeah, you basically only get one chance to do this, because as you can see, the weapon energy is pretty much empty. So if you go back to the checkpoint, you do have to actually go through it properly. I'm not even going to try and fight you, because I hate that enemy. Here we go, Dr. Wily Castle. And we need to use... Here we are on Heatman. Of course, that's Bubbleman. So, of course. One of the only ones that actually makes sense, because the bubbles put out the fire. Kind of an annoying boss. Kind of reminds me of the mini-boss from Solar Man stage. Oh wow, he's strong. So there's something that's different on difficult. I've got plenty of A-tanks. Let's see how far I can get without them. So I do kind of want to save them. Alright. Okay, I'm using one. I don't know how many lives I've got left. And he's dead. I think I needed to use it, I didn't see how much health that took off. So, there we go, that's all of the 8 Robot Masters down. Now, on to Dr. Wily. Of course, you've got to see his amazing eyebrow movements first, and he's got to show off his spaceship. So there we go, that's the last weapon, called Atomic Fire. Basically the only weapon you need to worry about in Mega Man 2 is the Metal Blade. And another message from Dr. Light himself. Item number 1. That one's basically like the balloon from Mega Man 4. Although, that was probably based on this, not the other way around. But yeah, it doesn't even show you what the item is, it just tells you you've got it. So it's up to you to figure it out, I suppose. Right. There he is. Before his spaceship became transparent. Now, fly off to his castle. Look at these amazing 3D effects, it's going to start getting smaller. Whoa, look at it! I used to think that was amazing, like it was actually flying off into the distance, but seeing it now, it's just like 3 sprites swapping out. So, first stage of Dr. Wily, there's 4 stages, and of course the most amazing music in any Mega Man game, quite possibly. Although I really like the Wily stages in 9 and 10 as well, I think they did an amazing job. Coming up with some really catchy music for that. Although of course none of them have the sort of lasting appeal of this one. So that item 3 I showed you earlier, that's what you need to use to get up here. And you also need to use that in a bit as well. And swap back to Metal Blade to get rid of these snake things. Actually I may as well just keep Metal Blade out, just because it's so useful for everything. But yeah, enjoy this music because it is absolute classic. And I was obsessed with it at one point. And a very easy one up to get there as well, which is always good. I've only got 2, I thought I'd have more than that. Let's make it 3. And hopefully I've got enough weapon energy. Yep, got plenty. Yeah, this is a really good place to use the Metal Blade as well. They still take way too many hits. The only time I don't really care about them is Mega Man 11, because you can just drop Blockman's weapons on their heads, which just takes them out instantly. I do have to say though that the Dr. Wily stages in Mega Man 2 are a hell of a lot easier than the Dr. Wily stages in Mega Man 1. The Wily stages in Mega Man 1 are really tough. As I'm sure you saw if you joined into my last live stream. So yeah, these are like a cakewalk in comparison. There's a kind of challenging bit here where you have to use 3 item 1s next to each other to sort of build stairs, but it's not really that hard. Yeah, as you can see, at first a lot of people think there's going to be disappearing blocks here, but there isn't. You actually have to line the 3 things up yourself to jump over. Which can get really annoying if you end up using them all up. Oh my god, why do I keep walking off the stage? Oh yeah, and if you notice, the 1 on the item is actually backwards for some weird reason. And we're coming up to the very famous dragon, which is really impressive for the NES. They basically pulled it off by having the whole screen black, which you'll see in a minute. And for that we need the boomerang, which is Quickman's weapon. This is a really iconic scene, so if you haven't seen this before, enjoy, because this is epic. Or at least it was back in the 90s. And I don't know if you can tell, but the screen's actually become auto-scrolling from this point on. And there he is, the dragon. But basically, if you stay at the top, you don't really have to worry that much. Oh no! Oh, what was I saying? If you stay at the top, you don't have to worry that much because you get pushed back onto the platform below. But I got cocky. I'm going to go and do this again. Oh, I can't believe that. Let's see if I can take him out without using the metal bite. Where's Quickman? Oh, apparently Quickman's full again, so I'll use that to top up item 3, which we'll need for the next stage. Can't believe I did that, that's really embarrassing. I'm going to do this item 1 bit again. Oh well, just enjoy the music. That's always a really tense moment. You can just ignore these. They're actually too slow, so they can't actually touch you. Here we go again. Let's get out. Quickman. Let's do this. I'm going to try and concentrate now, because it may not look that hard, but it actually is, jumping on these platforms. You do really have to, because you can't just keep running, you actually have to stop for a second, else you can't actually see what's coming. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just walked off. Oh my god, I can't believe that. That's never happened before. I blame the PS4 controller. Oh, how embarrassing. I really can't believe that. Oh man. I'm shocked at myself. I bet I haven't even got enough. I've got enough for about 2 more, I think. Oh wow. I didn't expect that to happen. Oh. Now watch me, no! Ah! Oh, I can't believe this. I almost pulled the microphone off the table. Gotta concentrate. God damn it. Jump! Oh, I'm not enjoying this. Got sweaty hands now. Oh no, here we go. Swap back to Quickman. Okay, here we go. Yeah, need to stop chatting so much. You have no idea how difficult it is to actually play a game like this and talk at the same time. Okay, okay. Oh no! Oh no! What is going on? Ah! How many lives have we got? Oh my god. I bet you guys are loving this. I'm not. Oh my god. I'm probably going to make a reactions video from this just because of how terribly I'm doing. Oh no. I don't think you can use item 2, it might be too far away. Let's see. Now what? Ah! gonna make it. What am I supposed to do? This has never happened before. I can't get there. I can't. Kill me. I'm gonna have to restart it. And I was saying that the Wily stages of Mega Man 2 were easier than Mega Man 1. Come on. When I want to die, I can't. Come on, I haven't even got a weapon out. Thank you. Oh, I can't be bothered to farm that enemy. They just take too long. I'm just going to start the level again. Hopefully you don't mind watching me do it again. I can't believe how much I was messing up on that. I always whiz through it, no problem, so I don't even know what's happened. I must be tired. That's all I can say. I'm not even getting any items out of these guys. I'm so embarrassed. And this isn't even the hardest Mega Man. Wait until I get to like Mega Man 3 or 4. Even though 4 is my favourite, it's probably the hardest one, I'd say, as well. Especially the bosses. Some of the bosses in Mega Man 4 are crazy. I'm really not looking forward to doing the boss rush on that one. I'd say Mega Man 5 is the easiest. But it's really fun though, it's still one of my favourites. Okay, we're almost back. At least the level's not too long. I'm not even going to talk this time, I'm just going to focus. Here we go. Alright, he's taunting me. So yeah, I literally think item number 1 is the only way to get over this. Oh no! Oh, I hate this jump. If I don't finish it tonight, I'll probably do another stream tomorrow just to finish it up, because I kind of want to complete all the Mega Man games as well while I'm doing these streams. Just so I've sort of got an archive on my channel then. I mean, I wouldn't really call them walkthroughs because I'm not doing very well, but I just think it'd be cool to have sort of like a playlist with every Mega Man game in. There we go. Right. I'm not talking this time. Yeah, did it. There we go. That's what I was trying to do last time. Oh, I can breathe now. Just pretend none of that happened. Still can't believe that. Now from this point onwards, I can't really remember that much. So let's top up item 3, maybe. At least I'm feeling more confident now, because that's probably the hardest bit out of the way. Although, I don't know, because it's on difficult, so... What do we need? Oh, we need item 2, but luckily that was full anyway. Ah! Ah, no! Get away from me. How dare he? Oh no, it's running out, it's running out! That's okay. Yep, playing it on the Legacy Collection on the PS4. It's just easier because the streaming is built in then. Whereas if I played it on the NES, I'd have to sort out all my capture software and stuff, which is a bit of a pain. I mean, I'd like to play it on the original hardware, but it's just a lot more awkward. I'm sure you can understand. Yeah, I probably should have gone the other way just to pick up all them E-tanks and extra lives and stuff, but never mind. The collections are great. I especially love having it all on the Switch. That's like... The Switch now is my Mega Man console. It's got everything you could hope for. Anyway, I'm just going to stay here and farm items for a bit. Come on, give me some health. Give me some 1-ups and E-tanks, that'd be nice. What's your favourite X game, out of curiosity? Mine's probably X2, I'd say. I really enjoyed playing that one. Oh no, I've actually run out of Metal Blade. Didn't even know that was possible. Oh my god, run out of Metal Blade. This is like my worst run of Mega Man 2 ever. And I can't even blame it for being on hard mode, because most of it was my own fault, just falling off that platform. Great. Wow, they take off a lot more damage. Mega Man Extreme for the Game Boy Color. Oh yes, let's get that. I need it. Oh. Okay, let's try and get it this way. Yeah. Oh, nice. I was really sad I didn't make it to the gaming market yesterday. I did really want to go, but I just got back off holiday the day before, and I thought, I just can't do it. But I do really love the Mega Man Extreme games. And there's Extreme 2 as well. I don't know if you know that one. It's basically a remake, and there's a Japanese one. Basically a remake of Mega Man X2 for the Game Boy Color, which is really impressive. And of course Extreme 1's really impressive as well. I actually really like what they did with the Game Boy Mega Man games in general. But yeah, it's really cool seeing 8-bit versions of the X games. So, was the market any good yesterday? Like I said, I really wish I could have gone. I know quite a few people that were going there, and a few people were hoping to meet me as well, so it's a bit of a shame I couldn't go. Yeah, I kind of agree that 1 is probably the better one out of X1 and 2, but for some reason I tend to go back and replay X2 more than X1. I actually really love the PSP one, Maverick Hunter X on the PSP. I think that's a fantastic update of X1. And that was actually the first time that I finished Mega Man X was on the PSP, surprisingly. So I do have really fond memories of playing that. Come on. I wonder if I can use the flash stopper to stop these things coming down. Let's have a look. Running low on weapon energy. I don't know what I'd do here if I run out of weapon energy. Never really thought about that. Right. Let's try it. It's not this one, it's the next one I need to worry about. Okay, so freeze. Oh yeah, I can, that's good. But the bad thing is you can't unfreeze when it's frozen. So basically if you start freezing things, they'll just stay frozen forever. Which is a bit stupid. And here we go, back in this weird room, where I guess you can kind of use the bubble, but mainly just use the Mega Buster. Oh yeah, what do people think about the possibility of there being a live-action Mega Man movie? Sounds really worrying. Oh no, have I lost all my energy tanks? I have as well. That's no no good, is it? Lost all my energy tanks. I don't want to be stuck on anything. Oh, he's moving a bit fast. Oh my god. Ah, no! Oh, that was too quick. Yeah, the prices are always a bit hit or miss there. Kirby's Total Tumble's awesome though. I missed that comment up there. Never played the PSP myself. I love number 2, just getting all Zero's parts. Zero's really fun to play as, especially in X4. But after X4 I kind of lost interest in the X series. Too much talking, not enough action. You know, I like my Mega Man games just to be like this, just non-stop. Or if there is any... Oh no, what am I going to do now? Right, Farm Weapon Energy, here we go guys. Exciting times. I guess that's why they put them here. Yeah, once again, if Mega Man 2 is anyone's favourite Mega Man game, please tell me why, because I really don't know why it would be. I've probably offended someone just saying that, but it's just my opinion. Remember it's by Axel, I think his name was, or it's the name of one of them. Or Vile. I don't know. I just know they all kind of lost the plot after number 4. Even though number 5 was supposed to be the end of the series. Alright, slowly filling my health back up. This is the worst Let's Play of Mega Man 2 ever, so thank you so much for sticking with me, everyone who's here in the comments. In the chat. Oh. See, that's how much I know about Mega Man X. I didn't even know what his name was. Okay. I kind of want full health before I go into this. I can't believe I haven't got any E-tanks either. Keep chatting amongst yourselves. Oh yeah, and if you want to join my Discord as well, I just set up a Discord server for people to talk about retro games in there. I'll put a link to it on my page after I've done this. I'll put it in the community tab if you want to go and check that out. Right, I'm just going to go for it now, else I'll be in this section all day. No, I won't. I'll try to get some flash stopper stuff. So, back we go. What fun. Amazing gameplay. Oh, that's not enough. Come on, drop something better. This gives me flashbacks to the end of Mega Man X, whenever you died and you needed to go refill all your weapons. Oh cool, which Mario Bros was that? Was that the first one? Or Mario Bros 3, because I've done Let's Plays of both. And unfortunately I did record a Let's Play of Mario World, but then the whole video file corrupted. So if you're wondering why there's no Mario World, then that's why. And I was just really bummed out after that, so I never actually re-recorded it. But I still don't know why it happened, just the whole thing got all scrambled up and weird. Unfortunately. Right, stop these. I really hope I don't die again, because this guy... I think you can use the bubble. Let's try it with bubble. Yeah. On normal, this guy takes off way less damage than he does on this mode. So here we go. I'm going to be quiet again for a second so I can do this. Oh yeah, that's better. Only takes one hit then. For some reason. A bubble is weak to a bunch of squares. bunch of squares this week, or bubbles, should I say. Almost done. I'm getting kind of nervous now. Yeah! There we go. Slowly getting through it. I've been streaming for 1 hour now, and usually I probably could have finished the game twice by now, so I'm doing really badly. But never mind. How many levels have we got left? We've got 3 or 2 or 3? No, 2 more. So we're almost there. The one after, I think this is the one after this is kind of short. I want it. Just use crash bombs. There's a really stupid boss a bit later on in this stage where you have to use the crash bombs, and basically that's the only way of finishing the fight. Where there's literally just enough to do it in one go, and if you don't, then you have to sort of kill yourself on purpose and go back, and then half the boss will stay there. You'll see what I mean in a bit anyway, it's a bit confusing to explain. I do want all this stuff, but no. And yep, of course, more spikes. Yeah, I was so annoyed when it corrupted. I don't even know why it happened. I'm pretty sure there's fish that's supposed to come out of the water here, that's a bit weird that they didn't show up. Maybe I'm mistaking it for a later Mega Man game. But yeah, hope you enjoyed my Let's Play of Mario. I know that's a really popular video of mine. For some reason a lot of people really... They either really like it or it's just really easy to find on YouTube for some reason. It's always really hit or miss. I don't know which videos are actually going to show up on the search and which ones aren't. If you time that right, you can get underneath him before he fires up. And I timed it very badly. And Gutsdozer, I think this is. So if you watched my stream of Mega Man 1, you'll recognise this guy. I thought that was the right weapon. Maybe it's Metal Blade then. Ah no, I haven't got any. What else can I use? Ooh, I'm stumped now, I can't really use anything else. That's no good. Oh yeah, I definitely wanted to make sure I played the whole thing without warps. I'm sure it was... Oh, I'm supposed to stand on there. There we go. Oh my god, he's really weak actually. Yeah, sorry about that, I really messed up, but it was the boomerang. I'm surprised how weak he is though for such a big boss, that's a bit strange. Yeah, glad you enjoyed it. I also did Mega Man 3, Mario 3, without warps as well, if you want to go and find that one. There's a playlist on the channel, somewhere. It's in the same sort of style as well. And I'd love to go back and do Mario World at some point. It's just getting around to it, you know. Right, let's see if I can do it this time. Oh, I do have an energy tank, but I'd like to save it. Yeah, the reason you can't actually stand on this platform is because it's actually part of the background. That's how they managed to get the sprites so big, is because they're all background apart from the one bit on his head, and then when it comes into view it's just a flat platform on a different plane. So it's really clever how they managed to get it to work on the NES, like having these giant sprites, and they are really impressive. So we're almost there now. We've got one more kind of stage. It's more just a few corridors. Oh no, so one after this is a few corridors. This is the one with the really winding paths. So let's power up some items, or power up some weapons. Oh yeah, Star World's really annoying. That's another reason why I'm kind of putting off doing a Let's Play of it again. I I did start doing a Let's Play of Yoshi's Island, but I never actually finished that. I can't really remember why. I think I got about halfway through. But it should be up there if you want to see Yoshi's Island. I do love doing Let's Plays, but they do take a long time, of course. Right, then 2 bits are invisible. Let's see if I can jump over there. Oh, I can do the same. But yeah, if there's any games that you guys would like to see, I can always try and do a Let's Play in the future. Or just do a review or a video of them. Yeah, let me know if there's anything you want to see. Hey, good of you to join me. Unfortunately we're near the end now. I'd try and do these late so that people in the US and other countries can sort of join in as well. Because I know it's where I am in the UK, there's quite a big time difference between a lot of my viewers. Oh no, don't make me play Battletoads. I'll play that in 2-player and beat my friend up. You'd love that. We'll get Jack back on here. Oh my god, I hate this. But yeah, Battletoads is really fun. I love watching speedruns of it. It's so crazy seeing what some people can do. I only wish I was half as good. There we go. Just ignore that bit of flaw there. Yeah, Dynamite Heady, good call. Great game. Yeah, I'm sure everyone just beats their friends up on that game. What was I trying to do there? I think I pressed the wrong button. I don't trust this. Oh no! I was right not to trust it. Yeah, I know which one you mean, the one where you're swinging down from the trees. I've never actually played Battletoads and Double Dragon, so I don't know if that one's any good. I know it's a lot harder to find than the regular one anyway. Yeah, I really don't like this level. At least on Mega Man 9 you can see where the invisible floor is because they changed the tile slightly. Whereas on this one they're all completely the same. Which is pretty annoying. There we go. It's the next bit I have to worry about, the spikes there. And there's no way of telling which bits are fake. I guess you're just supposed to have item 2 and just fly across it, but I haven't got enough. I don't even know where I can stand. Just jump all the way to the end. That's it, I can't make any mistakes now. I'm not even going to try and get that, it's not worth it. Oh yeah, I love all the Donkey Kong games. Donkey Kong Country 2 is my favourite. Just everything about that game is just amazing. Really, yeah, on this bit, don't let go of the ladder, because if you let go of the ladder, you just fall straight to your death. Which, of course, you don't want to do. I always think this bit looks really rushed, like the developers just sort of gave up and just drew a random pattern on the floor. I know the whole game was kind of rushed, it was sort of a side project for a lot of people in the team. Oh god, I almost fell off then. Which is quite interesting because Mega Man 1 didn't actually sell that well, so they weren't actually supposed to be making a sequel. So it is sort of just a passion project, and it turned out to be one of their best-selling titles. Which I always think is a really cool story, and it's so good that thanks to them putting the time in to make this game, it became its own sort of big franchise. Which is great. So yeah, a little bit of trivia there. Yeah, the best thing to do here is just play it. And then jump back on. One more bit, I think. See, another pointless level where you're just waiting around. Although I really don't like this one, because, yeah, you can see what you need to do. And I haven't even got any item enemies. I haven't even got any items to do this. Yeah, I did it. I haven't actually checked out YouTube Premiere yet, but I know a few people that have. I don't know if I'll be using it or not. Maybe, we'll see. Look! Stupid! 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 Go away! And there's another one. Oh my god! I'm not even waiting for him. Ah! Die! Well, we're somewhere. I can't remember what... Ah, this is the stupid... What am I supposed to do? There's the Crash Bomb one, but I've hardly got any. At least I can blow one of these things up. There we go. And that's it. Now we've just got to wait for these to kill me and then get sent back to the start of the level. And do a lot of item grinding. Once again, why do people like Mega Man 2? I don't get it. I honestly think it's one of the worst in the original series. Hate me all you want, that's just my opinion. I don't know. A lot of these levels just seem really rushed. For some reason. Right. You know what I'm gonna do? That. There was no point. I had no weapon energy. At least if I do this, I can go back and they'll all be full again. I hope. Yeah, there we go. Nice full list of weapons. And 2 1-ups as well. So let's see whether we can get there this time. Or 3 1-ups if I can pick that one up. But yeah, really looking forward to playing Mega Man 3 next week, because I like that one a lot more. Oh yeah, I made it. I don't usually make that. What time is it? 10:15. I think I'll finish it in time. We're near the end. I was giving myself till 11, and then I'm going to stop the stream. So if I don't finish it by 11, I'll probably come back on tomorrow and finish it off. But I don't see why not. We've got 45 minutes to get through it. Should be fine. What's that saying? Did you see King K. Rool was in Smash now? I was so happy. Yeah, I was really happy as well. I love the announcement trailer. And I love the fact that he's got like a lot of moves from the boss fights in the Donkey Kong Country games. I just think that's so cool. He's always been one of my favourite characters. Like I love the fight in the first Donkey Kong Country game. How am I going to do this? No, it's probably better just to do it that way. Yeah, I love the fight in the first Donkey Kong Country game, partly just because the music is like super epic, and it's really cool. But I just love King K. Rool in general. I think he's a really cool character. And it's great that they could actually use him, because I wasn't sure if there'd be like issues with Rare owning the character or something. So that's really good. Right. I don't really need to worry about the Metal Blade for any of these bosses, so I can just sort of use it to clear these enemies out. Although you can jump over these ones. Yeah, I really don't like this level, it's so tedious. Like, just endless random squiggles. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be hating on this game too much. I do like it, it's just there's a few things that really annoy me about it. Come on, like this. I don't like waiting around. I bet there's a way of speedrunning it, so it's like you can skip this whole section out or something. His head is hurting me. Yeah, you have to wait for him to throw his crown on the floor. That's funny. I've got a nice story about finishing Donkey Kong Country when I was really young. We had this like area in the town centre where kids could go when their parents were out shopping, and they actually had a SNES in the sort of play area where it was, and They had Star Fox, they had Donkey Kong Country, they had a few other things. I wonder if there's any weapons that can take these guys out. Well, I don't really want to risk it. I'm just scared of moving backwards. But yeah, basically I played through and completed the whole of the original Donkey Kong Country, and I had loads of people watching me, so it was a really proud moment for me, but I think they could see how much I played it, which is quite a lot, to say the least. I used to really love Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, definitely kept the kids busy. Definitely kept me busy as well. And I'm sure the parents were happy to get rid of their kids for an hour or two while they went to do the shopping. Oh no, I forgot. Because I've come back in here after getting hit, all of these things have come back. Let's see how many I can take out. So yeah, you just gotta blow up all these. I guess they're like defense turrets or something, but I don't really know what they're supposed to be. Some kind of defense for the castle, I presume. But you have to be really tight on your weapon energy that you use. Let's see if I can do it in one. Ah, no. If I don't die beforehand. Oh, that was close. Let's see. Ah! One left. Not too bad. At least we know we can go and do it this time. Although, yeah. You guessed it. We've got to go through this again. Jeez, I almost fell off then. Come to me! I need weapon energy. But not for this weapon. Oh, you're not going to give me anything? Fine. Have to fight them annoying Sniper Joes. I think that's what they're called. Nightmares of TMNT. My god, that game on the NES is annoying. Oh, oh, weapon energy, yeah. Oh no, I missed it! Ah! I got a little bit of energy at least. That didn't work out very well. Yeah, everyone hates the bomb level. Oh my god, this game's annoying. Why did I sign up to this? Must love torturing myself. Jump and shoot. Come on. Do something good. Oh, nothing at all. Even the music's annoying on this level. I really don't like anything about it. I want more than that. That'd be nice, but I can't touch it. Oh, come on, that's not fair. Well, we're almost back, and I've got enough for 2 shots, I think. I'm actually going to be safe and fly over here. And I just had some sort of vision of me just jumping on the spike zone and dying, which would be very embarrassing. Oh, hate these enemies. If anyone knows of anything that's actually... that these guys are actually weak against, please let me know. Or even if you just know a good way of dodging their annoying bullets. Oh, come on, they don't do anything. Nothing? Nothing? Seriously? Oh my god, there's too many. Is that it? Well, I'll take it. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get through this. There's only one left. Oh, what? Oh my god. Ah, no. Maybe it's just the walls that go away then. Oh, this is annoying. I don't even know if I want to finish this game now, this is stupid. Why is that the only thing you can hurt them with? It's ridiculous. Why did they think that was a good idea? Why? Well, while I'm dying, I'm going to Google if there's anything that's weak against their enemies. Zero lives left. I don't even care, I'm jumping to my death. Dun-dun-dun. Leaf shield. I'll try it. I'm trying to look here on the wiki, but it wasn't really telling me anything. Atomic fire, maybe? Metal blade. Didn't think the metal blade did anything. I'll try the leaf shield. I wish there was a fast forward button. I mean, technically, I think there's kind of save states, but I don't really want to be using them. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm just going to try every weapon, because the only one I really need is crash bombs, crash bomber, whatever it's called. Oh my god, I can't believe how badly I'm doing. I'm not going to give up though. I'm not even going to try risking that, I'm just going to go straight over it. Oh no. Don't tell me it's weak against the only weapon that I need. Anything else? I wish there was weapon refill tanks as well. I know in some of the later games you can get M tanks which refill your weapon energy. But I don't think in this one there's anything like that. Oh well, we're almost back now, just gotta go through these annoying tubes. Hello! You get to watch me suffer through Dr. Wily's stages. The most annoying level in all of Mega Man. And for those of you who have just joined, this is probably my 6th time going through this section now, because I keep messing up on the mini-boss. So if anyone's got any tips on how to beat the weird thing that you need the crash bombs for, please let me know. Oh yes, I love all 3 of them. All 3 of them. Kirby actually used to be my favourite game ever. Kirby's Fun Pack on the SNES. Or Superstar, for anyone in America. Right, we're almost back. Let's get out the Leaf Shield. I think it's W for Woodman. Here we go. See if this does anything. Well, it doesn't shield though. Right. I don't really know if that did anything. Nope. Nope, that's no better than the normal Mega Buster. Well, yeah, it looks like the Leaf Shield is pretty much useless. Never mind. Here we go again. The most annoying mini-boss. I think it's going to have restarted from scratch again, so yeah. So first things first, destroy all of... Oh no, what have kind of messed up already. Oh, it's okay. First thing, destroy the walls. Oh, some of them. Leaf Shield is 2 shots on them when you hit them with their shield on. Go back, everything else is 4 to 5. Oh, that's no good. You have to... I don't think that counts for the giant one though. I don't think it does anyway. It's basically draining all my health before I can even get to the boss. Yeah, if you can find out, that'd be great. I've played some of the Bomberman games. I got the Switch one at launch, which is pretty fun. And I really like the GBA ones as well, the RPGs. I'm just going to try using the Buster and just try and jump over him. Hey, at least I can refill the crash thing. There's nothing you can do about these ones though, they're just shooting in the tunnel, you can't even jump over it there. Air shooter. That doesn't do anything! Okay, let's do it. Oh, for the armour. Okay, well I'm using my E-Tank now, I shouldn't have to worry about anything. So, got full Crash Bomb, got full Item 1. Right, I'm going to concentrate now. There's only 2 barriers left to take out. It's just a case of hitting all those. Oh, how are you supposed to dodge that? I don't know. I'm getting there. Oh, that didn't go anywhere. Oh, go away! Oh, what am I supposed to do? Great. Look at that! I can't do anything. Oh, this is so annoying. Now the only way I'm actually going to defeat this boss is if I farm enough weapon energy from these sniper things to actually fill it all the way back up again. If I freeze them, I can't actually get the weapon energy out of them then though. Which is what I need, because ah, damn it. Because the Crash Bomb is empty. So you see, I need to refill it, and if I freeze them, then you can't get the weapon stuff out of it. So yeah, just gonna have to go and try and jump over them as best as I can. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to avoid this guy. I literally don't think there's anything you can do without getting hit there. Oh my god, oh my god. What the hell? There's no point going in yet, I can't do anything. Yeah, literally can't do anything. Yeah. Oh, jeez. That's a bit long. This isn't even fun anymore. Oh my god. Don't even know what else I can do. You guys gonna give me anything good? No. I really don't want to go and face him again. Oh my god, this is like the 10th time that I've been through here now. Oh, I need it, but I don't want to get hit. I'm sorry to the 11 people that are still watching. You missed all the fun earlier. If you've just joined, this is like my 10th attempt of getting through this. And yeah, kind of lost all my motivation there. I said I'm going to give it till 11 o'clock, so I've got 20 minutes. Let's see if I can actually get past this. It's not even a fun challenge though, it's just terrible design. It really is. Terrible. Metal Blade and Dodger. Okay, I'll try Metal Blade then. See if that does anything. Hopefully the barriers... yeah, the Metal Blade on that doesn't do anything, it just bounces off. Let's see. Doesn't seem to make any difference. Oh, that's actually worse. No. There's nothing you can do to dodge this guy, as far as I know. This is probably the best place to stay. Just, yeah, don't move back too far. This is probably the best place to farm. Let's see. Have I got any air left? Got a bit. Right, you should come back now. There he is. Yeah, that worked. Well, I can't get to the weapon energy because he's standing in front of it. I'm gonna run out of air. Hey, at least I've found a spot I can stand in, so that's good. Oh. Well, I can't even do anything. I can't even go into the room where the boss is because I haven't got any energy for the weapon I need. I'm just going to rage quit in a minute. Oh my god! Oh, what the hell? There's no chance. 15 minutes. there's no point. I'm better off just doing the level again. You're watching my pain. I think everyone who likes Mega Man 2 never got this far. This is my last try though. If I don't do this, I'm just going to stop. Maybe I'll do a Let's Play in the future where I can actually edit all these bits out. I don't think I'll be making this one live on my channel. Yeah. Terrible display. Why do I keep going back down there? I don't know what's going on. I think he's sort of glitching out through the ceiling or something. Right, let's get all the power-ups I can get. Okay, that's good. Let me put it down. E-tank. Oh god. I bet you're sick of seeing this section now. Right, 15 minutes, let's do it. We've got 4 everything. Let's go! Oh, you gotta be careful there though, don't go too fast. Because if you just jump down, you'll miss the ladder completely and just end up on the spikes. Which no one wants. They could have at least had good music in this section to make it a bit more bearable. It sure does, especially with having headphones on. It's just like the same 2 notes looping over and over. Can't even hum along to it. There we go. Let's do this. Great start. Right, so air power on this one. Okay, 2 lots of air power. And then swap back to normal. But don't move too far back, else another one's going to show up. Right, what have I got? Okay, so I don't think there's a way of doing this in one go. If there is, please let me know, but I don't think there is. So I guess I'll try. I guess I can kind of skip the one in the middle out. I don't know how to dodge them either though, that's the annoying thing. Like, ooh, are they going to do 2 in 1? No. Oh, it did! Maybe there is a way. If I do this now, I'm going to be so excited. Right, come on. Right, so I put that there. Is that going to hit the guy at the top? No, not quite. Right, E-tank, quick! I think I've got enough there for 2 shots. Let's see if I can do it. Right, 1. And... I've done it! Oh my god, thank god. Hey, I did it! In one go as well. If anyone's just joined in, you have no idea how long that took. Thank God. Oh, I'm taking these up for a second. Wow. I have honestly never ever struggled that much. Ever. Right, boss rush time. Got my boss orders thing back up. Let's go. Who we got first? Heatman, that is Bubble Man. I should know some of these off by heart. I forgot, playing on hard, the bosses take a lot more damage off you. It's one down. I don't know what order they're in, so... If Airman needs... Sorry, consulting the chart. Woodman. Oh no. Oh god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That was close. Who's next? Woodman, Heatman. Is it? Or Metal Man? I've always used Metal Man. Heatman didn't do anything. Much. Oh my god, he's... I haven't got any E-tanks either. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do this. Nope. Well, we're almost there. I might stay on a bit later than 11 then. Let's try him again. We're almost there. See how many hits I can get. One more set. Yay! Not too bad. Who's next? I don't know why I'm choosing a weapon before I go in there, because I don't know who's behind which door. So, Metal Man, this one should be fairly easy. There's no spikes on the ceiling this time. Yeah, no problem. We got this. Quick Man. This should be an easy one. Flash Stopper. Well, it won't completely drain his health, but it'll do something. And then the rest you just have to finish off with the arm cannon. Mega Buster, whatever you want to call it. There we go. It's crazy how much more difficult these bosses are on hard. May not look difficult, but they are. So, Crash Bomb is Airman. Probably the easiest one. Even on hard, that's not a problem. We're almost there. 2 more. Yeah, it's a bit random. So, Quick Man... Oh, this isn't Quick Man, is it? This is, Metal Man. And yeah. On normal, if you attack Metal Man with his own weapon, he dies in 1 hit. Which I always think is really funny. And last one. Who do we have left? Flashman. Once again. The Metal Blade. The most overpowered weapon in the game. And for Dr. Wily, I can't remember if it goes straight to the bit where you need the bubble or if there's something before it, so let's see. Oh yes, of course. Right, I'm dead. No, we need bubble. But I literally can't take any hits and I've got no energy tanks. Oh no, not yet. Boomerang? I'm not even going to be able to find out. Maybe boomerang. I've always just used the... I haven't got any. We have to do all this with the Mega Buster. I can't believe so many bosses are weak to the Metal Blade though. It makes this bit really... How are you supposed to avoid that last one, isn't it? Takes off way too much damage. I'm not going to give up now though, this is the final fight. Fire and crash. Okay, try that. I haven't got the weaknesses for these ones. Thank you! Oh, didn't seem to be doing much. Right, crash. Oh no, I haven't got any! Oh my god, there's too many! How am I supposed to dodge all three of them? Right, please say I'm starting back at the bosses and not back at that stupid wiggly level. Right, here we go again. Try and save some Metal Blade. Well. Yeah, I didn't realise how much worse hard mode was. I've never played it this far in hard mode before anyway. Look at that, like 4 hits and I'm dead. I just didn't want to use up all the bubble because I know I've got to save that for the final battle. This is what the Japanese had to put up with when it came out because they didn't even have normal mode. My god, yes, it is brutal. Almost done. I really regret playing it on hard now because usually I can whiz through it, but that's because they basically made it on easy for us. So, Airman is Woodman. If I can get past his tornadoes. Die! At least I don't have to use Airman for anything else. So that's a pretty nice one to go through. Right, we're getting there. Who's this? Apparently Heat Man, but I didn't even see that doing anything. Yeah, like literally does nothing. Unless there's something I'm missing, but didn't seem to do anything. That's rubbish. How is that a weakness? Okay. Just to get it out of the way. Oh, what? Oh, I thought I'd got over it then. How many lives have I got left? This really is brutal. Right. Last life. I don't think there's any way I'm going to do this. Yeah, look how little damage even the metal blade's doing. I'll definitely be proud of myself though, if I manage to complete it on hard. That wasn't too bad. I'm going to try and not use any more of the metal blade now. Bubble Man, you can die with the Mega Buster. Maybe. Or maybe not. Let's see, is there anything else Bubble Man's weak against? Where is he? Crash Man. Try it. Oh my god, that takes way too long. Oh, it's all used up already, what? Okay, I'm gonna finish him off with the metal blade. I'm not gonna use any more than that though. Else these last Wily fights are gonna be impossible. Quick Man, at least this one's kind of easy for the first half. Stop. Crash Man's the other guy who's weak against Quick Man, but yeah. But yeah, good luck hitting him with the Crash Bomb. Oh no, I don't have any energy tanks! Oh, that was close! How many have we got left? 3 more. Oh my god, this is hard. Who's next? Man. At least this one's not too bad. Usually. Ah, I can't believe I got hit that much. 2 more. No. It's weird playing this stage with a conveyor belt. Luckily he's fairly easy to dodge. I say that, but probably gonna die. Probably the easiest, definitely the easiest Robot Master to do with Mega Buster only. I've just got to make sure I'm not stood on the exit when I kill him. Oh hey! Pretty good. Last one. Can't remember who it was. Don't want to use Metal Man. Or at least it didn't use up that much. Okay, here we go, back to Dr. Wily, but I think I'm on my last life. So this is it, headphones back on. Let's do this. I know it's after 11 now, but if I'm this close, I may as well at least try and finish it. I can't believe how much harder it is. One more try. One more try. If I don't... No, wrong one. If I don't do it this time, then I'm going to stop. Because I've been going for 2 hours now. And I do have work tomorrow, so I've got to sleep at some point. What I might do, if you want to see me struggle fighting these Robot Masters if I don't finish them today, I'll do another stream tomorrow evening just to finish it off. because I'd feel bad for leaving it this close. Oh my god. It is not fun! It's torture. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh, that was close. Almost dead. Hey, yes, I remember you. The rest of the game's fun. I wouldn't say this bit's fun though. It's incredibly hard because I'm playing it on hard. I thought I'd challenge myself, but yeah, maybe that was a mistake. Oh no! That was close. I'm gonna end up using a full metal blade. Never mind, I mean, usually the first part of Dr. Wily's robot isn't too bad. On normal difficulty at least. Don't even know what happened then. Haha, no, I've never beaten Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, never even got close. You have to be some sort of gaming ninja to be able to do that. I think they deserve a visit by Mike Tyson himself. If he ever did that back in the day. Yeah, I know the, oh, stupid PlayStation. I know the, what am I trying to say? The Wily battle is just as effective using the Mega Buster. It's just the fact that you can angle it sideways, so you don't have to only shoot when you're doing your full jump. But yeah, we'll see. At least this one's an easy one. Oh, come on! What was I saying about it being easy? Two more. I just wish it gave you an E-tank or something. It literally gives you nothing to work with. Alright. Metal Man, you're going down. The only one I can confidently take out with the Buster on its own. Why can't they all have slow projectiles like this? I mean, it's still not easy, but in comparison it is. No, I'd say 3 is just as good as Mario World, if not slightly better. I think it's certainly more imaginative, like all the different power-ups and stuff. Definitely one of my favourite Mario games anyway. But yeah, they're both amazing games. I wouldn't really say one's better than the other. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna save. I don't actually know what that does, but let's save anyway. No, there's nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of people that prefer Mario 3. Oh my god! This bit here. What am I supposed to do? I can't dodge it. don't know, I doubt it about GTA 5. I think it's been too long now. If it was coming out, I think they would have already announced it, to be honest. I don't know how to dodge that last ball of light there. Did that do anything? Hey, at least I can go straight back to the fight. If anyone knows the way of dodging that ball of light, please let me know. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'll be able to get past this. Like, I don't even know if it's possible without an E-tank on hard. Like, look how much damage it takes off just in one hit. And you literally can't get any closer either without getting hit by the machine itself. Crash for stage 2. For this bit, I can try it. Don't judge me for loading the game back up. I just don't want to fight all the Robot Masters again when there's no need. So, Mega Buster for stage 1 and Crash Bombs for stage 2. Let's try it. But yeah, that last bit there, I just can't dodge it at all. You either get hit by the machine or you get hit by the ball of light. Apparently the yellow... You can dodge the Yellow Devil, but only just. There must be something I'm not getting here. Like, you can't get any further back than that either, so I don't even think... Ah, maybe... Maybe if I run to the back each time, like that seems to be working. That's better. I don't think I can do the same for this though. If anyone's got any ideas what I can do here... What do I do? Ah, no, there is no rush jet in Mega Man 2. Suppose I could use the balloon thing. The, whatever it's called, item 1. Oh, I had a pattern down last time. There we go. Hey, I feel like we're getting somewhere, at least. Let's see. Use this. Oh no, the thing is though, once you've got that, you can't actually... I don't know why, but you can't actually put a different weapon on when you're using that. I'll try some different weapons and see if they do anything. Awful idea. It's okay. I'm not going to judge it. And yeah, I don't really know why people like Mega Man 2 that much either. I mean, I don't know how long you've been watching this for, but if you've seen how annoying some of the Wily stages are, you'll know I definitely questioned why anyone would like it. Oh my god, final stage. I didn't realise I had any of the... Well, there we go, we got past that at least. Thank god. Yeah, I really don't see what's so amazing about Mega Man 2 compared to the other ones. I really do just have never got this far. Yep, I'm ready to use a bubble. I am really shocked though just how much more difficult it was playing it on hard mode. I kind of regret it, but I hope it's been fun to watch anyway. Or at least fun to have on in the background and listen to me suffer now and again. Here we go. Really pointless stage, there's not even any enemies in that section. Again, it just feels like it was really rushed near the end, like they just didn't know what they wanted to do. I bet I haven't even got enough bubble to kill him. Ooh, that was close. It's not super effective, it's the only thing that can hurt him. As far as I know, I'll try it, but I don't even think you can actually... Yeah, so it doesn't do anything at all. So the only way to actually kill this boss is to have a completely full set of bubble energy. And just keep doing this over and over again. It actually healed him, oh my god. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I know. How would you even know to hit him with a bubble as well? It's like so random. There we go. Back to that sewer. I've beat it on normal loads of times, but playing it on hard now, everything just takes way more hits to kill. Like crazy. Let's just check. Yeah, everything's filled back up, so... I really think that if you don't get to this boss now with full bubble energy, they actually won't be able to kill it at all. Oh my god, even they take off loads of health. Look at that. I've always just ran straight past these because they only took off like one bit of health, but that took off like a quarter of my life bar. Okay, here we go. I wish it started you with at least one E-tank. It's just so unfair. I'm gonna really take it careful. Oh no. You've only got like one chance to hit him as well, and then he goes back up. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was close. Oh wow. I'll reply to you in a second. Oh, it's close. This is it though, this is the final stage of the final boss. It's actually a pretty dull boss. It's not even that fast, it just takes ages to kill. No! Right. Okay, yeah, it didn't refill my bubble energy. So, all I can do now is stand here and die. That's literally the only thing you can do. I have no idea how anyone could possibly play through this without getting hit on hard. It's insane. It really is. I thought it'd be fun to play, because I've never really done it before, but yeah, not great. As for more Game Boy Collection video, definitely I've got 2 more planned. I'll do my Game Boy Color collection and Game Boy Advance collection. So I'll go through both of them. I'm sure people would like to see that. I've not got anywhere near as many as on the original Game Boy, but still got some really cool games though and some nice memories to talk about as well. It's always fun. They're always quite nice videos to make as well, because you know, I can just sort of sit there and talk about them. If there's any videos you want to see in particular, definitely let me know and I can see what I can do. I've got a lot planned. I'm off to London again this weekend for another Comic-Con. It should be fun. Here we go again. Bubble beam. I don't know why I keep going to page 2. Actually, I'm going to save here. Still don't know how far back it lets you go, but I'm going to save anyway, just in case. Oh no, not a good start. If I just keep working this pattern out, it should be fine. You have to get so close to the bullets though when you're jumping over them, it's really scary. Oh no, I've messed up. Sorry guys, I'll reply to you in a second. I'm really trying to concentrate. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. I'm getting careless. Get the pattern back. No! Oh my god, this is close. Yes, there we go. So close. Don't mess up now. 2 more hits? Maybe? Oh my god, seriously? I thought that was it then. Yay! Finally! 2 hours and 20 minutes. And now we have this horrible sound effect. I don't even know why it does that. But there we go. Oh yeah, I've heard of an N-Gage. Someone at school actually had one, believe it or not. They are really terrible. The most stupid thing about them is the fact that you have to actually take the battery out to change the game cart. Do I have any UK exclusive Game Boy or Game Boy Advance games that aren't well known? Yes, actually, I'll show you. So, anyway, that was Mega Man 2. I really hope you enjoyed it. Where is it? Yeah, this game here, the Game Boy, called Starhawk. This was never actually released in America. and it's about 100 quid, but I actually managed to find it for 60, so that's a really interesting one. I actually did a review of it on my channel a while ago. So yeah, that's definitely an interesting game if you want to go and check out my video on it. I've got a few more, I'll probably mention them in the future. But anyway guys, I'm going to have to call it a night there. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. I'm really amazed that I actually managed to finish it. So there we go. That was Mega Man Mondays episode 2. Or stream 2 I suppose. And yeah, the ending's a bit weird. He just sort of vanishes into a helmet. So anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Tune in again next week when we'll be taking on the much better game Mega Man 3. See ya.